Hi, this is Sean Hyman from MyWealth.com, and I just want to talk to you about another concept that I see going on in the markets right now that I really believe that you can profit from. And I want to talk to you about the actions of the central banks that are going on right now, literally as we speak, things that they have done and will continue to do for the months ahead, maybe even a year or so ahead, and how you can profit from it. So let's get started.
Be sure to check out the written blog at www.mywealth.com/blog. I want to talk to you today about how to profit from the actions of central banks. This may sound complicated, but it's actually very, very simple, so let me explain. Normally, central banks influence an economy by raising and lowering interest rates. Rates could vary wildly from literally 0% up to 8%, and there have been times even, especially in America, where it's been 18+% back in the late 70s, early 80s, as you'll remember. As inflation starts to get out of hand, they hike rates. As economies slow down and enter recessions, they reduce those interest rates. Rate increases and decreases are like bullets in the central bank's gun. However, what do they do when they've shot everything they have? Once rates are lowered to or at near zero, all their bullets are gone. Therefore, they have to pull a knife out of their boot called quantitative easing. Now, what the heck is that? And it sounds like a big word, and people like to use complicated words to mask something that's really very simple. So let me explain. It's simply the printing of more money, creating tons of it. See, used to, money was backed by something, a substance called gold. And Nixon took us off of the gold standard, and ever since then it has enabled central banks to have this quantitative easing right to print more money, and they've done it ever since. So check out the next slide and I'll show you what I mean. Most central banks have hopped on the money printing bandwagon, which will water down their currency. Now, you see this, you'll notice the Bank of England, they have produced an additional 75 billion pounds. The Swiss National Bank, SNB, they have been actually intervening in their currency, selling it and making purchases of other things as well, particularly the euro versus the Swissy. The Bank of Japan has increased their money supply by 21.6 trillion yen, and the U.S. Fed has created $300 billion to buy long-term treasuries with. So again, in most central banks of the world, the most major ones that we see here, are printing money. What's an investor to do when central banks purposely devalue their currency? You should buy currencies that have resisted the urge to print more money. Who are they? Well, you've got a couple of them actually. Australia and New Zealand. When almost everyone is driving their currency downward by printing more money and bringing about future inflation as a result, these two currencies will flourish due to a lack of printing of money and because they export the products that will get inflated in the future. So there's two reasons. If you're a believer in either one, then you ought to check into these two currencies. Personally, I'm a believer in both. As inflation rushes in, prices of their exports soar, which means that they can get more for them as they prosper from these wider profit margins. So as they prosper by the wider profit margins, by the gaining more for their exports, their currencies will also prosper as their economies do. Be sure to check out our currency course so that you can learn better times to be buying up these two currencies as we teach you what's important to watch. Now, how can you get a hold of us? You can go to mywealth.com, click on the Courses tab, and you'll see our currency course there on the far right, and you can learn more about it or actually sign up today. You can call us to find out more about it at 866-257-9677. That's 866-257-9677. Or you can email us at sales@mywealth.com to find out more about our courses. But whatever you do, don't wait. Get in a course and get educated today at mywealth.com. That way you can prosper from what these central banks are doing and will continue to do for quite some time.
I hope you enjoyed that today. I'd encourage you to check out the written blog as well. Scroll to the bottom. There's several things that you can click on that I've got just a click away. You can get a free currency demo that's real-time quotes, real-time charts, no fee. That's all free. But I encourage you to check out that. Check out our course, which is just a click away down at the bottom there as well. And also, if you'd like to see some other videos, you can click there at the very bottom of the blog, the written blog today as well. So check those out. Sign up for our course at mywealth.com. Click on the courses tab and get started today. Thank you. Bye-bye.